I think we're like 9 episodes here on the series so far. We've done tons of events. We've done quite a few mini games and stuff like that too. I really got to say, like, we haven't really done much building. We got to do more building here on the series. I've built some small things here and there. I started my main base like further over in that direction that we'll get to in a little bit. And I'm here in the shopping district. I was thinking for quite some time how I'm actually going to contribute to the shopping district because I don't really have any shops here. There's nothing that I've done myself. I don't help supply any shops. Like there's definitely some things that I could probably do here. Right beside Mac's Glass Shop, we have a couple shulker boxes set up, and we're going to be using the resources in these shulker boxes, and we're going to be building a steakhouse. So the purpose of the steakhouse is we're going to be selling some goods in here. You know, I was talking to some people and we thought it'd be fun to sell some steak. Obviously, it's a steakhouse. You got to sell some steak. If anybody needs like a location to sell anything edible here on the server, I want to give them a place that they can actually move into. So they keep all their profits, all the diamonds that they make off their stuff. They keep it all. I just kind of want to build something where everyone can kind of come together and sell some food. And like I said, we will be using the resources here in these shulker boxes. So I think that should be enough. I am using Lightmatica for this. So I did build this in creative already. I know I say this a lot, but if anybody has ever watched my videos of the things that I build and like to build, I really do like to build with wood. I'm slowly but surely trying to get out of that habit. I'm trying to challenge myself building with other materials. And the base that I'm building here on Cornerstone, we are building with a lot of things that I've never really built before. And that's part of the challenge. I'm definitely going to go over there and talk about it a little bit later, like I was mentioning before. For now, I would like to do some clearing out because I got to dig down quite a bit to make this place work. And my game is very loud, by the way. Holy cow, my game is loud. We also did just update the server to 1.21.4. Is that what we're on now? Something like that. I wonder, like, with how Mojang is approaching the Minecraft updates now, like, what's it going to take for it to be, like, a 1.22? You know what I mean? Because every other update that's come out lately has been 1.21 point something. You know what I mean? And just to kind of give you a little bit of a tease here, this is what the Lightmatica looks like, but I'm not going to turn around and show you exactly what it looks like yet. But I just got to make sure that I'm clearing out enough space here. So if you believe it or not, I had a hard time trying to find wool on the server, and somebody told me that Brandy's selling it. Oh, she is, yeah. I always came in here, I thought this was just like strictly a concrete shop, but you can see that she's got a lot of wool. I think every color. She's got every color of wool, every color of concrete too. Probably no terracotta, unless, is there terracotta hidden in here? Probably not. So I got a lot of building done. This is all the resources that I have right now on me. This was like the kind of like the last stuff I had to like kind of touch up on. I got done a lot more building than I thought I was going to get done. Like, because usually like I build a little, oh, there it is right there. Usually I build a little bit and then I kind of give an update and stuff like that. And then we talk about where it's going. But this is pretty much like, not the finished product, but this is the whole kind of idea of the build right here. I thought it was kind of cool. It was kind of based on a design that I saw online. I really liked the design because it had like the kind of like the wooden structure here in the front. So I kind of wanted to do like my own version of that, which is what this is. One thing that I also thought was kind of neat too was like it's symmetrical, but it isn't. And that applies for the outside and the inside. For example, like we got these trap doors here for decoration, but they're all placed in like different spots. So I thought that was kind of cool. That's just like, I never used to build like that. There's another series that I still kind of actually have ongoing right now on my channel where I'm playing in an old Minecraft world in 1.8. So like that's like Minecraft like, you know, 10 years ago. It's like a 10-year-old world that I had that I'm trying to finish. I used to build with like patterns and stuff like that. And now it's just more texture over like patterns. It's a little hard to explain, but I hope that makes sense. So going into the build, you can see like it really isn't finished yet. There's still holes on the ground because these are like little pieces where I got to put some terracotta, some concrete and stuff like that. I would like to put some honey blocks in here and get a villager in here at some point. That would be really nice. So, okay, I'll show you what it is. I have Lightmatica installed on my computer right now. So that's what I've been using for this build. So if I hit M plus R, oh, there's a lot of M right there. Oh, replay mod, event marker. Oh, that's not what I want. You can see like kind of what the complete build is going to look like too, right? I'm assuming a lot of you guys know how Lightmatica works, but I think if you hit Alt? No, if you hit Control. Yeah, if you hit Control and you look just down to the bottom left of your screen, you can see how it's kind of like moving around. So if I have edit schematic and I like right click and stuff like that, then I can actually alter the hologram itself. I did not want that, so yeah. I learned that the hard way. So for right now, I need brown wool, I need gray wool, I need a campfire, I need my lanterns, I need chains. Seems like I have a misplaced block up there. That's okay. I got holes. I need chests. I need mangrove. Mangrove is a little hard to find on the server. I know that there's a mangrove swamp somewhere, but I have no idea where it was. Like, I mean, I've been there before. I know it's this direction. It's north. I went flying looking for it the other day, and I really could not find it. I just, for some reason, mangrove is so hard for me to get on the server. Wool was too, until I realized that Brandy was selling it. So I need gray wool. That's that there. So 3 stacks for 1 diamond. That's a steal of a deal. All right, so we got the wool coming back over. I'm gonna kind of go through the process on like how tedious it can kind of be building with Litematica, because I do find it a little tedious. It's not as smooth as you would think it is, but you kind of do have to kind of like just turn your brain off. I don't think I'm always going to be building with Litematica. I definitely will continue to use it in the future, I think. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? Oh, I know what I did. So I actually I moved it forward. Oh man, I was so confused. I actually forgot that was the thing, but that's how you actually move it. So if you hit Alt and edit schematic, I guess, you can actually like move the schematic around. I'm still learning it. It's a bit of a process, but I find that it really motivated me to like start building on the server again. I think I might have said this before, but this entire series so far, I've just been playing like a lot of mini games. I've been doing events and stuff like that. I haven't actually done like a solid build for you guys yet, especially here on the server, like on the season, on the series of Cornerstone Season 3. So that's what this is. I really wanted to get something done for you guys. So I went into creative. I built this steakhouse here, and I thought maybe this was going to be the way to get it done for you guys. Are you my horse? I think I've walked by this horse a couple times now, but it's starting to clue in that this might be my horse. I don't know. It's been so long. I forget what my horse looked like. I gotta go back in like my previous videos and find out. But if I take the armor off, was this my horse? I can't remember because my horse went missing here in the shopping district, and I messaged everybody on Cornerstone like, hey, has anybody seen my horse? Like, I think it went missing. Did it just end up here somehow? Did I leave it here? Did somebody else find it and tie it up? I don't know. Is this my... I gotta find out. If my horse matched that pattern, I'm taking this horse. I can't remember. That's why you name your horses, guys. That's why you name your horses. Also, just real quick, too, I need to go in the Cornerstone posts and find out if I have any new mail. I don't think so, though. Yeah, this is still all old stuff. I still gotta clear out my junk mail. All right, and Brandy is selling ender chests here. So 1 diamond block, 1 diamond each. I almost said diamond block. There we go. Oh, okay. We got an ender chest, and let's go plop that down at our steakhouse. If I'm not wrong, I believe it goes right there. So if we hit, yep, exactly. So just do that. So we got our ender chest, and I need to... Okay, I gotta go clear out my inventory because my inventory is gonna drive me crazy. For some reason, I love building. This is just like a weird thing for me. But when I think of yellow, I think of like construction. I don't know. Whenever I build, I always typically like to use a yellow bed. I like to use yellow shulker boxes to identify that they are my construction boxes, my tool boxes, if you will. Another lantern there. There's going to be another... I don't think we really need a lantern there. We need candles for the tables and stuff like that. First time ever, too, I've really used the stairs, and I've made, like, the makeshift seats and, like, the tables. I don't really ever do that because I don't often like pretending like these things don't, like, exist in Minecraft when it's not a function. Like, you can't sit in Minecraft. So why are we like pretending that we have chairs? You know what I mean? Other than just like decoration. But I'm starting to kind of get out of that habit because at the same time, it's like these are stair blocks, but I use them as a roof. You know what I mean? It's like, but I guess we also need roofs. We don't need seats, but we need roofs in Minecraft. I don't know. All right. So funny enough, this is the cow farm that I think I'm probably going to get most of my steaks from. I started this cow farm like a long time ago. It's really loud, by the way, too. Over time, people expanded it and just kind of became like the community cow farm. I got to sell steaks at the steakhouse, obviously, so I think I'm just gonna grab all my beef from here, but I might have to expand it. I got a lot of slaughtering to do because I plan on selling like fairly cheap steaks. The whole place is just kind of more of like a novelty If anything, like, you know, I don't think many people really need to buy steaks here on the server. Got my ender pearls too, so I can actually go up a little bit higher. I know I have my elytra, but I don't I don't like using the elytra when building because it's a little too janky. So I'm still very much an ender pearl person at heart. So here's a trick that I like to do, and it's kind of like a common like video game thing too. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was gonna have the fences there. Huh. Do I still want to do that? I'm kind of used to it like not being there. So do you think that looks better with the fences or without the fences? Let me get your opinion on that. I actually have more lanterns to put on the outside. Okay, so something that I really do like doing here is I like placing, like I'll use the black concrete. I'll actually probably put it up just a little bit higher. So I won't follow this to a T. I don't think. So let's place it there. I could put a hay bale here if I wanted to, but it's to create the illusion that it's a dark chimney. And so when you're down here, because if players are curious and they want to snoop and stuff like that, just like in some sort of effort to keep the immersion, if they look up, it just looks like a dark chimney. And especially if we take our campfire and we place it here, the smoke is going to start filling it, and you won't really be able to tell that there's like not much up there. You know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense? And of course, because I'm a really big sucker of smoke in Minecraft, and I love like, you know, the high smoke and stuff like that. Hopefully that looks okay. When I like make chimneys, I always try to put a hay bale in there, because I think it just looks so much cooler. Yeah, I think that looks cool, right? I will say, though, in the meantime, that I have done 2 trial chambers here on the server so far, and I still have yet to get a heavy core. There's one right here. And Ant, I know, he's collected so many of them, and it's bothering me. I need one for myself. I really want the hammer. I was super excited. Not the hammer, the mace. I really want the mace. I was super excited when it was coming out, and I have yet to actually get it in survival. I messaged Brandy about doing a trial chamber. I hope she's available, so let's see if we can actually do that, and let's hope that 3rd time's the charm. All right. My best memories are going to happen right here, right now, with Hap's hammer with the pepper spray.
With pepper spray.
With the pepper spray.
That name has really grown on me too. I did it kind of as a joke, but now I'm like kind of fond of it.
I keep calling it a hammer. Still to this day, I call it a hammer.
Well, it's hammer shaped. I agree.
I'll probably just I get it.
I've got the Vanilla Tweaks 3D on, so it looked really
legit
cool.
Looks like a hammer.
So Drew, I am here strictly as a support role, and I have like 16 splash bottles of health too.
Oh my gosh.
They're all for you.
Why? I've never died in a trial chamber.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh
okay.
god!
All right.
Oh,
well, that's not the block I wanted. What's the strategy with the mace?
you gotta fall.
Oh, okay. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to like use it like an axe or something, but I don't think that was really the intended way. Whoa, I saw
flying.
that happened right in front of me.
Over here.
Yeah. I'm coming.
I've got shield.
Let's shake it. Oh, thank you so much. And a shield I take.
Here it is.
Oh, Brandy found it.
Is this it, or is this orange?
No, that's an orange one, I think.
Oh, okay, because I've done the blue ones, so they don't have color anymore for me.
Maybe the real loot spawner was the friends we made along the way.
Nah.
That's stupid. I want a mace.
How many spawners are in here?
I only see the one so far.
There's Bogged and Breeze.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely a couple. Oh, these guys are so annoying. They're so cool, but they're so annoying.
Got a key?
I got keys. You can keep that one. Show me a heavy core. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He's MLG! He's MLG! Oh my gosh! Oh man!
Let's freaking go!
We've all got our different areas. Like Ant's doing the storage over there. That's Ashley's area over there with the teal and white.
Oh, this is an awesome fountain.
I wanted something really cool to be seen when you come off the bridge.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
It's sick. That stands out too. Oh, and I like how you did the item frames.
Yeah, I was just messing around. I was like, that's actually kind of cute.
Oh, that went nowhere.
Yeah, that's just for looks.
That was absolutely insane. After that trial chamber that I did with Hap and Brandy, we ended up doing another one. I didn't record the other one, but I did get a second heavy core, which is absolutely insane. I do have a ender chest here, though, so can I... Which shulker box is it in? Oh, I think it's actually in this one. Is it? Yeah, it's right here. So I got my heavy core here, and I got my mace. That's right. I got my first mace. Let's see if I can do this. So let's put the mace here, and let's just do that. So wind burst one, and then can I afford the other? Yeah, I can do the other. Okay, cool. So I think this is what I need, right? You know what I have to do. All right. I don't know who put this llama here, but it's been sitting here for quite some time now. And I think it's time that we put this llama to the test. So I think I just have to, yeah, I just have to left click when I land. Can I do this? Oh my gosh, I did it. Whoa, that was insane. Sorry, llama. I feel kind of bad, but I had to do it for science, of course. Man, but that feels so good. I finally have a hammer here. I got to get some better enchantments on it. So for now, I'll put my stuff in here. And I guess I'll keep the hammer on me, but I should probably go to Brandy's bookshop or something like that and pick up some books so it lasts a little bit longer. Of course, for anyone new watching, this is my future base here. It's been kind of in this state for a long time now. I've had a little bit of builder's block with it, so I kind of reached out to Brandy to see what we could do for some, you know, interior design, some palettes. We spent a while back here, like we never really got very far in this, and we've been really struggling with the palette that I kind of chose and stuff like that. So I really didn't know the direction I wanted to go. I kind of knew the shape. I had ideas in my head for blocks, but I didn't know how I was going to merge the two. In all honesty, I went online and I found a really good screenshot of like a nicely rendered interior, and I think that's going to be like my kind of main inspiration moving forward. So sometimes when I'm stuck building, I need to just go online and I gotta go around and look for some inspiration. Even sometimes then you're gonna feel like that you're ripping some stuff off occasionally. At least I do. That's literally just kind of how it works and like how references work. I'm not building the same thing block for block. It's just I really like the palette, so it's like, hey, I like what you did for the floors. I really like what you did for the pillars, so I'm going to implement that in my base. As you keep going and then like you build a little bit, take a step back and look at it, you'll naturally kind of like add your own things in there. That's mostly going to be part of like the creative process when I go into like the actual creative world and finally start doing like some really solid work on this place. And then when I'm satisfied, I'll probably come back and I'll do the same kind of light Matica thing that I did with the steakhouse. The thing is about that is the steakhouse is really small and this is a lot bigger. Of course, I do have to say that I think the steakhouse is pretty much done at this point. Actually, let's land and let's kind of like walk up to it because I haven't really seen it coming up from this angle. I did a lot of terraforming here. So there's mangrove trees over here. I planted some jungle trees and some oak trees. I thought kind of fit the jungle aesthetic, which I think is kind of nice. So I terraformed around it and I can explain why. We can see the smoke. We can see the roof. And there it is. There's the steakhouse. Probably doesn't look too different than how you guys last saw it. But yeah, oh, I still do need some bone meal to kind of like place around here, but that's okay. That's what I terraformed over there. So I put in a little waterfall just for something simple because the mountain here was kind of hugging against the building here. I had to tear a lot of the mountain out just to put this building in, and I had to tear even more out to kind of add a little spacing. The reason why is because I have this window over here. That was the kind of problem I was having before was I don't want to just see like just a bunch of stone that was kind of carved out. I actually wanted to still see like some pretty natural green terrain. You know, we're in a jungle. I still kind of want to feel like we're in a jungle, even despite being in like this kind of Western style steakhouse. Let's just go around the building too. I kind of had the lake kind of like breaking apart, just like cracking towards like the path over here. I thought that was kind of cool. So it just kind of like eases into a little bit of a bigger body of water. Placed a little bit of bamboo around. I placed some lanterns around to kind of light up the place a little bit. Placed a tree here because like the hill here in the corner was a little ugly, so placing the tree kind of helped. Trees can hide a lot too, so I always try to use trees to my advantage. There's not really much back here. I don't think we really need to do much back here, but I think the back of the build looks pretty cool, actually. I tried planting a tree here, but I don't think that's really going to grow. I don't think there's enough room. I might have to do some stuff here or whatever. But that was just to kind of add just a little bit more here to kind of make the whole building look a little bit more enclosed. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't planting really anything blocking the view out here, because in creative originally I had a bunch of trees kind of around the place and you couldn't really see it. So I just want to make sure that the building is pretty visible, and I know in the future there will be a building here. I know in the future there will be a building here. I don't know what that's going to do, so it will kind of It might obstruct this building a little bit, but that's okay. As long as we protect it from like this angle. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter as much because once I announce it to everybody here on the server that the steakhouse is here, it's open, it's by the glass shop, everyone's going to see it. It's not like they're going to have a hard time finding it. It's just more for like aesthetic, I guess. And I left a little book here just to kind of give like the current status of the place. So welcome to Drew's Steakhouse. The building is currently being stocked, which is kind of what I'm doing. I'm in the process of killing all the cows. If you sell food on the server, please feel free to set up and sell here. So I left some chests all around. I'm sure you guys noticed that quite some time ago, but I placed some item frames here just to kind of like mark where like some people can start selling some stuff. It's not the most like accessible place, but you know, it's something. So I did send everybody a message in the Discord saying that the place was free to use now for anyone, but whoever does want to sell food, they are more than free to sell here. And I highly encourage it because I spent some time on this place. I'd like it to be used. You know what I mean? Even if people aren't necessarily shopping, as long as there's stuff in here keeping it relevant, I'm happy. Okay, I just slept on the bench over there, and Brandy did mention that she has a mini block shop here that I've walked through this place so many times. I mean, I might have even done it on this video. I'm not too sure. But she said that there might be some mini blocks in here that can actually help us. I would like to see what she has in here. There's melon. I'm primarily looking for food, but maybe I could find some other small things. I don't know. I'm just kind of creeping around. A barrel of peaches. I could probably take that. Why not? Oh, yeah. These are good. So this is just like tons of food. Yeah, okay. I could totally work with that. So this chest here, I'll probably come back to. I wonder, because I know she needed my head at one point. I wonder if she's like selling my head. Not too sure. Oh, there's Hap's head. Oh, Mac, Pally, Brandy's head. Huh. Well, they're probably just sold out of my head. Yeah, I think everybody really wanted my head, so I think that's what was happening. Another thing to mention too is I knew for a while I wanted to do a steakhouse on the server. In my head, I pictured it way bigger, and I wasn't really ready to like commit to it because I had the layout in my head. Roughly the materials and stuff like that, which is pretty much similar to what I ended up using here. But the layout, the open concept, is going to be way different. I ended up doing something a little bit more safe, something I'm a little bit more confident with. I often question, like, should I have just bit the bullet and gone bigger the way I want it to originally, or should I just stick with what I feel like I can deliver confidently? Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm still kind of playing around with it. Obviously, with Litematica 2, I wanted to do a very safe project to start with because, like I said, I've never worked with Litematica before, so I wanted to do something a little bit more simple just to kind of ease into it. I think I did mention before that I wanted to put a villager in the steakhouse over there in the shop, and the only villagers I can think of that are pretty close are over here at Nellas's base. I did not ask her yet. I will not take anything without asking her. But I know that she's got this villager trading hub over here. And I believe, because I've been over here before, somewhere back here. Yeah, right here. This is where she's breeding all the villagers. So as long as like she's got a solid place to breed them, maybe I could snag a villager and just take it over because it's very convenient. It's a small villager breeding farm that's very close to where I need to go. So I'm just over right beside that beautiful, beautiful glass shop. I feel like that every episode that I do now on my channel, I have to talk about like the future of my channel. I always say the same thing, that I want to get consistent with my videos. I want to hang out with you guys a lot more, but there's always obstacles, right? It's very hard to do. It's very tricky. I will say though that the Let's Play stuff, like this is never going to go anywhere, especially Cornerstone, and I have ideas for maybe possible live streams, but some single player stuff too. I still would love to do a season 2. I'd love to start a new single player world and just do like single player survival again. Like that's something that's always on my mind, but in terms of like time and what I can balance, I just don't think I can really do it right now. What I will say though is the last few videos on my channel have been consisting of these like solo events that I've done. More recently, I did a 100 player survival island. It was like a hardcore island. In reality, we spent about 7 days doing it. It was 7 sessions and it was roughly like 2.5 hours a day. Actually, it's getting dark real quick. Before I finish that thought, I actually haven't seen this thing at nighttime yet, so I'm going to let this get a little dark, and then I really want to see how this is. It'll be a little brighter in a couple spots, I think. I'm sure I have some more torches on me. I don't want to go through my shulker boxes, but I'm sure we got torches on me somewhere. Oh, you know what I'll do? Something that I don't think I've ever done for you guys. So in the Cornerstone SMP thumbnails that I do, I turn on these shaders here. And these are actually the shaders that you see in my thumbnail. Yeah, so I think it looks kind of cool, actually, now that I see it with the shaders on. I'll show you during the daytime, too. And just to kind of get an idea on how cozy this place is. Oh, yeah, this is cozy. Minecraft is such a cozy game when you need it to be. This is looking gorgeous. This is looking really, really gorgeous. I'm actually pretty happy with this place. I don't know what the light level is here, but I'm going to assume it's good enough. And then just looking up. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the sky. You know, I don't even look at these shaders at nighttime. I really don't. Because I find that most of my thumbnails, like, they do the most well on YouTube when it's like during the day with like the nice bright blue sky and stuff like that. I think those tend to do a little bit better. And just me personally, like I find the colors just a lot happier. So that's kind of the vibe that I want my channel to have. And there we go. There we go. This is what the daytime looks like. So just to give you a little idea, you've probably seen the thumbnail by now because you obviously clicked on this video, right? I can tell you that at the time I've already taken the picture for the thumbnail because it's literally me building this place over here. But yeah, this is what the thumbnail is right here. So I just kind of waited for the sky to reach noon. And then I got a really nice picture of the steakhouse here. But yeah, let's just fly around with the shaders on because this is something that I haven't really done. Oh yeah, this is looking beautiful. This is looking really, really nice. What I was saying before all this, before I got distracted by nighttime and the shaders and stuff like that, I recently did a UHC session on my channel with the Afterlife SMP gang. They invited me out and we did a really fun UHC thing with a twist where every time you took damage, you teleported. It was awesome. It was so awesome. But as of lately, that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for a little bit more. Gosh, that's beautiful. In Minecraft and like for my channel and stuff like that. Because like I said, like the survival stuff, like this is never going anywhere. This will always be here. So I don't have to worry about this going anywhere. I don't have to worry about really missing anything because like I'm always going to be around for it. The thing about the events, like the 100-player survival island and UHC is like they're limited sessions that I feel like I can't miss. And I'm looking for more of those sessions. Recently, I found a couple things that I'm trying to reach out to some people and get a little bit more information about. Right now, there's like a Hunger Games server where once a month they host like this big Hunger Games event. And you have to join a faction or like one of the districts in it. It's not guaranteed that you're actually going to be in it. They like draw names. So like very much like the books and the movies. So that's something I've showed a little bit of interest in because I really do love playing Hunger Games and Minecraft. Like on my original channel, like that was some of the first videos I ever did on YouTube. I remember like when that was a really popular thing, when that was a new idea in Minecraft, that's all I watched was like Hunger Games stuff. So when I did like the Bedrock survival games, like that was kind of me trying to get my fix, but it just wasn't really enough. So if I could find something a little bit more traditional and, you know, something that wouldn't last like 15 minutes, just something that can actually go like a couple hours, I'd be totally happy with that. But guys, with all that being said, I hope you really did like this video. I hope it was fairly educational, and I hope that you guys learned a lot about how I approach Minecraft and how I'm approaching my content in the future and how I'm approaching my building and stuff like that in the future and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you for the next episode of Cornerstone SMP.